is finally advocating for herself.
She's doing it.
Have you had your own similar catalytic moment or experience where you've been like, I've had enough, I have to advocate for me?
I think not in the same way, but in a
Hopefully
similar.
less trauma
Yes,
before.
right. But yeah, I think that her journey is somewhere in her journey. I understand completely. I think a lot of people understand. I think this arc for her is very relatable. Just for the past 3 seasons, she's been pushing up against a closed door, and she's finally decided, fine, I'm going to walk away. And then she comes back and knocks the door down, which I really love. That's fun to play. But in my own life, yes, it may be similar, but not entirely. Yeah.
A little more resume therapy here. The moment, there's this moment where she is so qualified for a role and so excited about it and like should have it. Yeah. And yet circumstances outside of her control makes it so she doesn't. Have you had something like that occur? And obviously, your path takes you where it should be eventually, but like... Yeah,
I mean, I think that's happened twice for her, not once in episode 3 and then again in episode 5.
I'm talking about 5.
Yeah, right, yes. Have I had someone stand in the way of my...
Maybe not even maliciously,
path,
too.
Right, just stand in the way of my path and change the course of my career in a significant way. Very much so. Yeah, I think that is the experience probably of a lot of women of color, but certainly what is this sort of tricky area around discrimination and hard to put your finger on it. Is Mia qualified? She's probably overqualified. Am I qualified in some areas? Probably overqualified. But the truth of the matter is that it's about choosing yourself. And I think for the first time, Mia does that. She does not choose the morning show or friendship or relationship. She starts pointing the finger back at herself and making herself accountable for her own decisions. And I love that. I love that we do that on the show.
This season is a feminist utopia that is far from paradise.
Right.
And it's really interesting. I feel like even as progress gets made amongst women, it's like, oh yes, there's a bunch of women in the room, but there's one Black woman and one Asian woman and one Latino. And this season we get to see 2 Black women have a story together.
Yes,
so when you found out that was happening, how excited were you?
I was really excited. I mean, I was excited to see Nicole Beharie come onto the cast in general. Greta Lee is one of my favorite actors ever to work opposite. And so what a joy to have both of these women in my, orbiting my work and orbiting my character. Not just that, but William Jackson Harper is on the show. Pierre is on the show. Mm-hmm. There is something that happens to an ensemble. There's something that happens to the audience when they see a television show that looks like real life, that looks like what they see every day, and how important it is to tell a story. We could go on and on about representation, but in my book, it's the most interesting story to be told because it looks the most like real life. It's authentic, it's relevant, and it's how people see their lives now. Never mind that it makes more money than any other television show, right? But it's, which isn't arguable, that's an actual fact. But also-
Truth in journalism.
Truth in journalism. The truth is incendiary, and it's under attack as far as we're concerned on the morning show. But yeah, what a joy. What a joy it is to be on a show where they're exploring diversity and inclusivity in a real way.